field. 143 and he's coming through. And out our field, the other rider.
The sensor's grabbing you out there. That whole, it's grabbing my front like crazy out there. I was just going on a straight line. I wasn't even doing anything wrong. Just hit it, just literally, because it's all section of rollers. So I was just hitting the rollers, and my front wheel must have hit a soft bit. Therefore, dug it in and made it stop. And I kind of did that, and then flew me off the bike. Big time. Rightio, we're at the third round of the Vic titles, and it's Rosebud. Not the great start for the day. Practice qualifying was going good in the second lap, and then I hit the double jump, and I just had a big crash. Front wheel just sucked in, and I went over, and then that sort of ruined my qualifying time for this morning. So that's how that started. Then I was lining up for the first race, feeling confident and all that. Got a good jump out of the gate, just didn't get the best drive on the sand. I just didn't have that power in the sand on the straight, but just did what I can do. Got around the first corner, and yeah, I just had one little tip over moment at the back section. I got back up, no worries. And I was trying to catch back up to the field, but I wasn't pushing it, but I was riding how I usually ride. And then at the back section, I was riding like I was hitting the straight pretty fast, and my front wheel must have just hit a section, like a soft section, and just stabbed my front and just ended up making me launch right off the bike into the corner, and that just really fucked my whole bike up. My whole bike was just all crooked, and that was literally like fourth lap in, and it's just everyone was crashing out there. Everyone is having big crashes, but oh well. So the first couple sessions hasn't been a great start. It's just one of those tracks. Just try to go out there and have fun, and yeah, just do what I can do. Which is very, very frustrating right now because I'm very pissed and angry. But it's what it is. Get out there, have some fun. Just finished the year off. I was just having fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you rail a corner. Ellie and Will and Nicholas. It's Paddy's done at the moment. It's Jeff Jackson, Jack Jenny, Byron Dennis. Young Felix Shaw at the moment. Ryan Williams out of Tassie. Some great racing. We have Jeff Jackson out in front. Right to the 71. 27 in the Jackson. Second Jeff Jenny. His Byron Dennis starting to come through. Watch him go through gravity. Here he goes. Makes the move on Jack Jenny. Alright. Jack Jenny. Through the standing. Good on you guys. Not long. Go Byron Dennis. Roy Shaw now at the line. Mitchell put it down, he's up and going again. rejoin the track sooner or later.
Rightio, the second race started off alright at the start for the first 2 laps and just couldn't find my flow out there. Very, very disappointing of how I'm riding at the moment. Not keeping up with the boys the guys I want to keep up with, but oh well, at least I finished that race on the bike and try to keep my head up and try to see if I could turn it around, but it's just different out there. It's just a different track that I'm not used to. Like, I'm trying to enjoy myself, but yeah, it's just hard too because it's very technical. But go out the next race and do my best and turn this day around on a high and go out and do my best to do my thing.
That's a good ride here. Jackson is behind Dennis. Steph Jackson. Got better as the day's gone on. Let's get Jackson back there in form. Royce now in 5th. Down. Got it. Riding down in the corner. Get good on the belly. Get ready. Jeff Jackson. It's a line right there in 2 places at the moment. It's very bad.
Rightio, we're done and dusted for the day. Try not be too negative today, but yeah, try and find some little bit of positive. Last race, I was riding my full form, not as best as I want, but I was fighting at a good pace. But like 10 minutes in the moto, I was losing my mental focus. That mentality, like just out there, I was just more mentally drained today than physically. Like, I didn't get arm pump or anything. I was just mentally drained and just not loving it in a ways. And it's been a tough it's been a tough weekend in a way. So it's been a bit of a tough couple days lately. My dad's been a bit unwell. He's been a bit sick, so didn't really. He came today, so that was good, but he wasn't his full self, and he was literally just in the van and just kind of come out and watch, but he wasn't himself. So that was a bit of a hard thing to get through, knowing Dad was unwell and not having him on my side there, but he was still beside me. So I had Alla helping me out today, so she did a terrific job today, so it was awesome. But yeah, I had those 2 big crashes early today, one in qualifying and one in race, and that also rattled me. Like, I didn't thought it would have rattled me, but coming in hot this weekend with a lot of confidence, but it was just, because not having Dad there, it was a bit of a hard, because just doing everything myself as well. Ella was also helping out, but yeah, I didn't realise how much my dad takes over things and kind of help out a lot, like with the bike and all that. But so yeah, I was a bit drained in that kind of side. But anyways, the positive today is I did I stayed on the bike for 2 races, but not performing my best. But the last race I performed good, got an average starts, they were okay, but all I got to do in the future is probably practice. I got to practice more sand. That is just gnarly. Like, I didn't felt like an A-grade rider out there today, so that's one downside of today. But try not be negative, try and find some good inside of things and all that. Yes, I want to be up there. Yes, I want to be good. This year hasn't been good in the state titles. First round was awesome, just had that big crash, but I've been having a lot of decent crash that rattles me. Then I'll get back in the momentum and then have these kind of moments, and it's like, and plus I've got a high rocks coming up literally in a few days, so that was also in my back of my mind too. Not an ideal track to come race on the weekend when it's brutal and rough, and you want to compete at High Rocks in Sydney in a few days. So that was also a bit of fucking mental headache. But yeah, besides that, come home healthy. That's the main goal. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Hopefully I don't look too slow and don't look like a Gumby out there, but oh well. Keep moving forward. Try to find some fun in it. Hopefully I can turn things around in the last round and just go out and have fun. It hasn't been the best season in the state titles, but man, I have done so many races this year that I haven't done for so long, and I'm proud that I have escaped a lot of injuries at this moment. So that's it for the day. Hopefully I didn't done a rant too long, but yeah, we'll keep proving, and hope you keep following my journey. And we're off to High Rocks next week, and starting a new chapter for there, and see where I can perform for that. So yep, that's it for the day. Oh, thanks for all my sponsors and Dad and Ella and everything, and yeah, catch you later.